Hello again. Today we're going to the home of the first Thai burger in New York. It's called Little Grenjai, and I got to meet the owners and learn a little bit about their story and also find out some secret upcoming menu items. It was pretty exciting. One, because it's in the middle of everything and it sticks out like a sore thumb. It's in the perfect spot for any hungry walker or busser. You just get off of the B52 and it's right there.
Let's do it. Okay.
The burger is kind of how we first became really popular. It really took off. We had a kind of a famously long process of getting open. It took us a really our build-out process took like over a year, and we had a lot of people kind of following along. And then we opened up with like a teaser month where we were just doing our burger in kanji.
Oh.
And the burger really just like sort of took off, kind of beyond our wildest dreams.
Okay.
And then we see it on like, you know, top 10 smash burgers in the city. We took one of the most popular Thai dishes, pad kapao, and turned that into a smash burger that's familiar to, you know, everyone. Pad kapao is a really simple, it's fully basil stir fry. It's garlic, chilies, minced pork, and a simple sauce. But for some reason it's so good, and it's what most Thai people kind of crave to eat every day. We opened on January 26th. We had Rob Martinez came by from Righteous Eats, and it came out on that day, and we got a huge crowd that day, and it didn't really stop for the next like 3 months.
I guess that's how it works.
It was really good timing for that. If you could open and time it so that you have like...
You can feed those people?
It's finished. With a Thai jardinera that we make in-house. Jardinera is a Chicago condiment from Chicago, and it's a pickle condiment that you would find on an Italian beef sandwich or other types of sandwiches. This is our super secret Thai XO sauce, and it gets finished with Thai basil. So a little bit American, a little bit Thai.
Beautiful.
With our branding, and it's like that. You have the option to get a Thai fried duck egg on it, which is something that you would get on your Thai
Oh, no way.
So here comes a Thai fried duck egg. It's almost like a deep fried egg. It gets this nice crispy exterior, but the inside still is going to be like nice and gooey on the inside.
Yum.
A lot of people getting their clothes covered in egg yolk because they don't realize that it's so gooey. Okay, now we're really there.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Out of 10.
Oh, another bite. Okay. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good?
The scent of the basil, and I don't know what spice they were using, but it does feel like a bite of drunken noodle.
The kitchen is designed like a well-oiled machine. You can kind of walk around it in a circle without bumping into anything. There's also a serving station where Trevor puts all the finishing touches on all of the dishes. And of course there's the classic little bell when a dish is finished. But it seems like if you were working in that kitchen and knew your way around most things, it would feel like a smooth system.
Use a New England bun, which is like kind of not the way a Chicago dog is usually presented, but it's got so much toppings on it that I think it really works better. It's gonna go for a few minutes in the steamer. We make these in house. It's a Chiang Mai sausage or sai ua.
They're green.
Yellow. I mean,
Yellow?
yeah.
What's in them?
Lemongrass, turmeric, shallots, garlic, a ton of. It's like half pork and half herb, so you get a ton of the Thai herby flavor. It's
Okay.
really nice. Gargo dog is always served on a poppy seed bun, and we're having a really hard time finding them in New York. So we apply them kind of one by one. Alright. Now the dog's ready to come out. Let's go right on the bun. Yeah. So dill pickle spear, Chiang Mai relish, which is kind of like a pico de gallo. It's going to get yellow mustard and finish with sport peppers.
It's been 7 months.
A little over 7 months.
Yeah,
And this is Little Grandchild.
yes.
Little Grandchild. And who are you guys?
We're husband and wife owners of Little Grenjai. I'm chef and he runs the front of house and designed the whole space. Grenjai is a feeling that's inherent to the Thai psyche of extreme humility that you're expected to show towards one another, especially towards your elders. And there's no translation in English, but it's just kind of an extreme humility. You might go out of your way to turn down an offer like 3 times even though you really want to do it, and that's kind of like showing Grenjai. And we're sort of poking fun at that by serving whatever we want and serving food as spicy as we want. I always love that idea of Grenjai. It comes up a lot because it's something that Westerners struggle with, and when talking with Thai people, it's just funny. He with her Thai friends, oh, you're not being Grenjai right now. It always comes up, and I always thought the idea was pretty funny.
We've been talking about like opening the restaurant for a long time, and then pandemic happened, and we were quarantined out east, and that's when we cook good food every night, and then we were like, why don't we want to share this food to everyone?
Yeah.
So we started to do a pop-up and then cooking out from his aunt kitchen, and then it was a big hit out there, and then that's when we were looking for the spot as well because of the pandemic. A lot of restaurant was out of the our business. Yeah, and then we were like, okay, this is the time.
We had the word got out. People were just like looking for something, and it was this service that people could come in their car. We would bring you your order like in a golf cart. The first night we did that, we had like 36 cars lined up off the block, like on this really quiet street.
Yeah, it was funny.
Out in the Hamptons, and it was a complete nightmare.
He's from Chicago, and it's also turned out on the food as well. It's like burger, hot dog. It's like
Chicago style.
Yeah, Chicago style, and that was like the first inspiration and a concept that we wanted to make this place as diner vibe, and it's not too diner. It still has a little mix of Thai in the space, and also not intimidate for people to walk in. So it's more like super casual, friendly,
Love it.
colorful, and all the materials in here are. People can walk in and see that this is like diner. The one on top of us, actually it's the Chinese, but like we got it in Thailand.
Oh, okay.
And then all the plates
I noticed.
and everything, and the cups is all from Thailand.
It's beautiful.
We went and then picked everything ourselves on the trip, and then before we opened.
The way that we like to eat, I don't want to be intimidated by a wine list. I just want to see a red. what reds, what orange, what white, what sparkling do you have? And that's kind of all you really need to have.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's true. Like we want to keep it small and tight, and everything is good on the menu. Not like trying to do everything. And
Do too much.
Yeah.
So vegan burger. I've heard about a vegan burger.
vegan burger is something we're testing out right now, and we hope to launch it in the fall of this year.
No way.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to know what would potentially be on it? Or how it's made?
Not yet. 'Cause I have a few ideas, but
It's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
I have a few good ideas, but it could be leaning towards something similar to a falafel made into a burger, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have made that before. It was good.
A falafel burger?
Yes.
Smash burgers still?
Well,
Made.
like that would be kind of tricky.
Yeah.
One thing I can eat time and time again are their drunken noodles. Their vegan version of these are made with vegetable oil instead of duck fat, and they're sauteed at a really high temperature, so they get this char, and then each ingredient is just thrown in and sauteed in this big hot wok. And since their vegan secret burger doesn't exist yet, but it will soon, I'm gonna try to remake the noodles for now and maybe go back when they decide to release their vegan burger. Who knows? I also realized how passionate Trevor and Pia's both were about the simplicity of their menu. It's really short, but unlike other New York restaurants, the menu doesn't switch every week. It stays as is, so regular customers can expect the same dish when they come back time and time again. It's meant to feel homey, and it really does. I mean, people stayed in far past their lunch open hours just chatting, and I think that's the energy that the restaurant creates. It's kind of like sitting in a living room. Next time you're in Bed-Stuy, make sure to stop at Little Grenjai. Please comment some new places for me to try out, and I'll see you next week.
I read you guys met on Thai Tinder.
It's a Tinder. It's a regular Tinder.
Tender in
Yeah,
Thailand.
in Thailand. Yeah, we met.
Is that a frequently asked question?
Well, our friend Leia wrote that article, and somehow
Somehow
she
said Thai
decided it was going to be
dinner.
I was
Thai
thinking it was like a different, like
Yeah.
Christian mingle, but
It's the same. It's a regular Tinder in Thailand.
okay.
And we met in 2016.
Oh, I can see why that would be confusing
I
if there was
know.
something else, like to meet Thai people. I see.
I see.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
That's where my brain
regular
went.
Tinder.
Was it at a restaurant?
No, I took a one-way trip to Thailand back in 2016, and we ended up meeting on the third day of that trip after I went on Tinder and met P. I invited myself out. It wasn't at a restaurant, it was at a club.
The club. My friend was DJing, and then it's the first time we
I
met.
invited myself
Yeah.
out, and that's how we met.